All right. Welcome to this Tuesday topic training. My name is Ashley Anderson, registered dietitian and personal trainer and owner of Move Fully Nourished, where we specialize in nutrition and exercise coaching to help active adults achieve stress-free, realistic, and sustainable fat loss using a holistic approach and mindful and intuitive eating. We help individuals with diabetes, autoimmune conditions, GI disorders like celiac disease, Crohn's, IBS, disordered eating patterns, new and pregnant mamas, picky eaters, and your everyday exerciser looking to live their best life and most fulfilling life through a sustainable, healthy habit changes. So food and sleep are interconnected. Our topic today is ways to nourish your body to get better quality sleep. When we eat well, it really helps us sleep well, and vice versa. The same is true for if we don't get enough good quality sleep, we make less nutrient-dense food choices, and together they influence your metabolism, your appetite, your eating behaviors, and weight management. So picture this scenario. You have a rough night of sleep. You wake up feeling exhausted. You're trying to run around, solve all the problems that arise in the day, a mess in the kitchen, a million things on your to-do list, and maybe you're also trying to run your home full-time business or work full-time at the same time, help care for your family. Lots of things going on. We know that everyone is busy nowadays. So if you can relate to this, this is something that we've heard of often from our one-on-one coaching clients and also our entrepreneurial friends. We're busy people. And what ends up happening is that you're so tired and you don't want to cook, or you make yourself, or make really anything decent for yourself, and you rely on coffee and caffeine to keep you going all day. If this sounds like you, then you are in the right place to learn more about how to turn things around. This does not have to be your scene. So going back to this picture, and then you can't get to sleep because you've drank all this caffeine and then you've loaded your body with it, and you wake up periodically throughout the night, and this cycle starts all over again because you wake up feeling exhausted and repeating the process of a caffeinated day. So this, again, does not have to be your scene. We need to take care of you so that you can show up and be present in your life and with those that you love most. And that's what we focus on with our one-on-one coaching clients. At Move Fully Nourished, we help our clients get their control back so that they can nourish and move their bodies in ways that feel awesome, which not only helps our clients get better rest and feel less stressed, it also helps the whole family dynamic, or really any daily interaction that you have with anybody in your environment, because you tend to be a little bit nicer and more receiving instead of snappy and irritated and stressed because there has been better quality sleep in your life. So let's talk about why sleep and nutrition are interrelated. When you don't get enough sleep, your metabolism slows down. As a result, you feel compelled to eat more. You start to crave foods like processed carbohydrates and sugar. Those are big ones. This not only affects the quality of your food intake, but it also impacts the quality of your next night's slumber. So you're impacting, it's like a rippling effect. You're impacting nights down the road. There was a study done in 2016, and they looked at diets low in fiber, high in sugar, and inflammatory fats. And the outcome was that there was an association between sleep arousals and less restorative sleep when diets were higher in sugar, higher inflammatory fats, and low in fiber. So one of the first steps that you can do to help yourself get better quality sleep is to start integrating balance into your diet and removing processed high sugary foods in the pantry. This isn't new news. This isn't like you haven't heard this before, or you aren't aware that processed and sugary foods are impacting our health, but this maybe is the first time you've heard it associated with sleep. So take things one step at a time. This process won't magically get better in just one night. And so we always tell our one-on-one coaching clients that even 1% progress each day is still moving you forward. Now that you've removed some of those things, so let's say you're past that stage, you've decided this isn't serving me, getting rid of those things that are in your kitchen cupboards and pantries that are just pulling and drawing you towards them and making you lose sleep and just feel icky and gross throughout the day. And you have now, you want to fill your cupboards with things that help you fill up your sleep cup. So there are several vitamins, minerals, and macronutrients that play a role in optimizing sleep. They work together to contribute to your sleep quality and ultimately to your overall health. So research suggests that people who eat a variety of foods as an indicator of like a well-balanced diet have the healthiest sleep patterns. Interesting. Let's first talk about melatonin. This is, many of you heard of melatonin. This is a hormone. It helps you regulate your body clock. It's naturally produced in the body, so it's not just a supplement, it's naturally produced, and increases as the day progresses and gets close to night. So when it starts to get dark, your body releases melatonin. I can feel mine instantly as the sun goes down, and I can really just feel it take over my body because I've been very regulated with my body clock and consistent sleep times, going to bed and waking up. Most people know that this is a supplement, right? But it's also available in foods. And when I tell people this, they're like, really? I thought this was just something that I had to take. Plus, melatonin containing foods also provide a host of other benefits. So you're not just getting one benefit here, you're getting multiple things in terms of nutrients that are coming with it, such as increased antioxidants, anti-inflammatory activity, and cardiovascular protection, and also enhanced immune function can help with all of that. So some sources of melatonin include nuts. So we're talking pistachios, almonds, walnuts, fruits and berries like cherries, grapes, raspberries, strawberries, tomatoes, and red peppers, or peppers in general. So let's say, how do we make a recipe that's going to help us introduce some melatonin into your world? You could take some organic raspberries, drizzle a little bit of almond butter, and put that in a chia pudding. If you've never made a chia pudding, you're like, I have no idea what she's talking about. It's just chia seeds, 3 tablespoons to 1 cup almond milk with a sprinkle of cinnamon, and then add in your fruit and almond butter, and voila, you have a high fiber melatonin boost in a meal. Another nutrient and mineral I want to discuss is calcium. So calcium helps the brain produce and use amino acid tryptophan, to help make melatonin. There has been a link between calcium deficiency and difficulty falling asleep. So most of the time when we think about calcium, we think about bones or heart health, but calcium also impacts sleep. So calcium, it works with magnesium to help relax muscles, and good natural sources of calcium are lightly cooked dark leafy greens like kale or collards, citrus fruits, nuts, fish like sardines and salmon, and if your body can tolerate it, organic milk, cheese, and yogurts, so dairy products. So here's one example. If you grab a pouch of wild-caught salmon, there's a brand called Wild Planet, no prep necessary, already ready to go for you. And you can throw it on top of some kale with a squeeze of lemon juice, a little bit of salt and pepper, top it with some crushed walnuts. You've got a great meal full of calcium. Another mineral to mention is magnesium. Magnesium is a natural relaxant and also essential mineral for sleep function. It helps to maintain healthy levels of GABA, and GABA is a neurotransmitter that helps promote relaxation. Magnesium deficiency is common. I see it all the time, and it's linked to insomnia and restless leg syndrome. So magnesium-rich foods, what could you add to your diet, includes seeds and nuts like almonds, cashews, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and then bananas, avocados, spinach, broccoli, peas, beets, and beans. So those are just some ideas. So how can you incorporate a high magnesium side dish to a meal? Maybe you make a batch of broccoli salad, for example, and you blanch a broccoli head, you mash up some avocado as a dressing with some lemon juice to keep the avocado from browning, and I add some vitamin C, sprinkle a little bit of salt, pepper, put some sunflower seeds in there, add up some already pre-cut roasted beets, and voila, you have a salad that will keep for about 2 days in your fridge and can be prepared with your favorite protein source. The third mineral I want to discuss today is potassium. Potassium helps to increase sleep efficiency, and it helps to improve overall sleep quality, reduces episodes of waking after sleep onset. So it's If you're the person who're like, I get to sleep, but then I don't stay asleep, this is where we want to talk a little bit potassium. So lack of potassium can lead to difficulty of staying asleep. In summary, potassium-rich foods includes bananas. That one is kind of obvious. I feel like a lot of people know that. But did you know carrot juice, prune juice, lima beans, white beans, potatoes, wild-caught salmon, tuna, and organic spinach? So this is like another vote for wild-caught salmon. We actually have this weekly in our house because there's so many health benefits from a wild-caught salmon. And you could go back to the chia pudding recipe that we talked about earlier and use bananas to top that snack off instead of with raspberries. Many people also associate tryptophan with Thanksgiving dinner, turkey and sleepiness. So tryptophan is another one I want to talk about today. It is an amino acid that helps your body make serotonin. Serotonin, a hormone associated with relaxation, is required to make melatonin. And often we hear of serotonin as like that happy hormone. So it helps in two areas here. And tryptophan has been shown to be effective in helping reduce sleep onset time. So for those of you having difficulty falling asleep in the first place, falling asleep faster, perhaps it might be the reason why it's most commonly associated with post-Thanksgiving dinner and a food coma or feeling sleepy after eating turkey. But foods that are rich in tryptophan include grass-fed beef, organic poultry, shellfish, other fish like tuna and halibut, pasture-raised eggs, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, white beans, chickpeas, cheddar cheese, dark chocolate, and dates. A quick meal here, using these examples, could be some pre-cooked hard-boiled pasture-raised eggs with a side of sauteed peppers and onions, tossed with a few white beans with a little cheddar cheese sprinkled on top. A breakfast idea, possibly, or lunch or dinner, whatever. Also, eating a diet rich in fiber can also help you achieve that deeper, more restful slumber and better daytime alertness, not only, so again, impacting sleep and also improving the quality of your bowel movements. There was a study in 2016 that was published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep for Medicine, and they found that consuming foods low in fiber and high in saturated fat and sugar is again associated with lighter, less restorative sleep. So we talked about this in the beginning, just repeating the study. And consider adding artichokes or chia seeds or beans or chickpeas or blackberries or hummus or quinoa to your diet to help improve your fiber intake. One more nutrient I want to discuss for today before we discuss meal timing and caffeine is protein. So increased protein has been linked with less difficulty falling asleep, less difficulty maintaining sleep, and more restorative sleep. So a few of the categories that overlap for what I had mentioned previously that are great sources of protein are pasture-raised eggs, wild-caught salmon, tuna, halibut, grass-fed beef, organic poultry, sardines, plain organic Greek yogurt, to name some. We often hear from our clients that things are busy and their health gets put on the back burner. Again, busy, I'm tired, I'm trying to make all ends meet here. But just remember that simple ingredients thrown together quickly and often prepared ahead of time will make your life so much easier and calmer because you will be getting the quality rest you deserve and able to cope with stress much easier. A few last things I want to mention. Okay, so meal timing and caffeine. Another positive thing you can do for your body and your sleep and your focus is to scale back on the caffeine and sugary beverages. I know that sometimes it's like, oh, I hear my clients say it's a crutch. I have to have the caffeine. I have to have the coffee. But then on the other side of it, when we start to pull back from it, I often hear, oh my gosh, I'm sleeping so much better. I have so much better energy. So it's almost like a double-edged sword when you have it and you think it's actually helping you. It's actually hindering other aspects of your life that are helping you improve your energy levels. So it may be difficult at first. You may experience slight headaches or just feelings of a little bit more fatigue just initially on, but it'll be so much worth it if you can continue to push past that. So cutting off your caffeine by 2 p.m., it will help your body naturally lower cortisol levels. So that hormone that when it's high, especially in the evening time, wreaks havoc on our body. And it will help to naturally raise melatonin to help us feel tired as the sun sets. So kind of like I was telling you before, as the sun starts to go down, I can feel a wave of melatonin being released in my body because I'm very in tune with those signals and those cues. So replace your coffee and your tea, or with tea, so a decaffeinated tea, or just straight up filtered water. And most adults that I've worked with are dehydrated, and it affects every facet of energy in every single cell in your body. So if you drink at least half your body weight in ounces as a way to help your energy levels throughout the day, then you'll be able to hydrate your cells and your body will feel so much better. And trust me, the water is more sustaining than coffee when it comes to keeping you going like an Energizer bunny. You also want to give your body at least 2 to 3 hours of space between your last meal and the time that you hit your pillow. So give yourself time to digest food. It will help with your sleeping patterns because when you eat late at night, your body is focused on digesting nutrients, not focused on releasing hormones for sleep. The system is distracted, and even if you fall asleep quickly, it can still interrupt your sleep throughout the night. So the same scenario actually with alcohol intake. It may help you fall asleep, but it doesn't help you stay asleep. So remember that 1% is still progress in a positive direction. Don't try to tackle all of this at once. Take it one step at a time. And if you're looking for support on this journey towards a healthier you, and you're ready to take care of you, I would love to hop on a complimentary 45-minute call so we can learn more about your goals. We can see if we'd be a best fit working together. And really the first step is to go to movefullynourished.com, fill out our coaching application, and we'll get on that call and you'll watch the video and you'll be set to go learning more about our program. So we can also learn more about you so we know how to best serve you as a client. Thank you so much for watching. Be well and have a fantastic rest of your day.